Today is probably the greatest day of my life because the bank called me. They told me they've run out of quarters, and they very specifically asked me, Brandon, can you bring in quarters to the bank? If you watched one of my last videos with the Pumpkin Show, one of the largest festivals in the Midwest, you have over 500,000 people show up, and all the banks ran out of money. Because of the coin shortage, the Fed cannot give the banks enough quarters, so they called me and asked for help. So we're gonna go through, I'm gonna use my holy bucket because we're gonna get money from all of my vacuum machines. I don't know that we've ever done that in a video, but I usually go through once or twice a month because I've always got a ton of quarters in these. We're gonna take them back to the office, roll them up for the bank, and save their behinds. And everybody asks, why do I have a holy bucket? And it's because these vacuums at this location are absolutely filthy. The dirt from the customers ends up in the quarters, and it's just, I'll show you, awful how dirty these quarters are. And I cannot take them to the bank this dirty. This doesn't look bad, but I promise it is. So we're gonna throw these quarters in. This is, you know, a couple weeks, start seeing the dirt. See that, all that filth on the quarter? So what I do is I actually run my quarters through the car wash. So we've had a lot of people send me messages and posts, especially on Facebook, that it's super easy to get into my vacuum cleaners and steal my money. That's not really true. Number one, there's a lock. You have to have the right key for it. Number two, you have to use the right size Allen key, which I mean, I guess you can go to Ace Hardware and get these. All the key does is allows you to access these big giant locking cams or locking bolts. I had a locksmith come out because we had some guy, I'm not gonna say it because I'll get demonetized, but he liked his a bit, and he came out and tried to break into one of these machines, and he was here for like 30 minutes, couldn't get into it. Had a locksmith come out, and he said normally it takes him, as a guy that's been a locksmith for 40 years, it takes him 30 minutes to get into one of these. It's not worth it, because normally you're going to get caught on cameras. I've got cameras all over the place, and we got the guy pretty quick, so. There are easier ways to steal money from a car wash, but I would say it's easy to own your own car wash. I really didn't spend much money to buy this one. We've got a guy I'm doing coaching on right now down in Texas. After negotiating with his owners, they got a 6-bay car wash. This is just a 3-bay car wash. I think he's going to get his for $4,000 out of pocket, which is pretty cool. You know what they say, the easiest way to rob a bank is to own a bank. So I'd rather own the car wash than rob it. We'll wash these out. All right, if you guys have ever wondered how money laundry works, I want to show you. First you swipe your credit card, then you turn it on. And then you wash your money. It's kind of weird that I was officially asked by a bank to launder money for them, but whatever. All right, so now we're gonna go to the next location and we're gonna see how much more quarters we can get, but we got something really cool going on there. Fortunately, it cost me $300,000, so let's go to the next location. All right, so we're here at the second location, and I'm here to get a bunch more quarters so I can help the bank out with their coin shortage issue. But while we're at it, I wanted to talk and give you an update about pretty much our new car wash. We've had a decision to make inside the company. Do we make our facilities really great, or do we buy another location? Because we're making decent money with these car washes, but we went to the bank and we've got a loan, and here in the next 8 weeks, we're going to totally rip out all the equipment here, put all brand new in, put new vacuums in, and we're going to put as much new stuff in this car wash as we possibly can. We did the numbers, and replacing this machine with a top of the line one will make us almost as much money as buying a brand new car wash. So rather than, you know, go out and get something new, we're going to redo this one. I'm really excited about it. They financed the vast majority of it. Something along those lines. So, I mean, this is pretty solid. I'm super curious to see how much we end up taking to the bank to save their hindquarters. This is the quarters just from this car wash, from the vacuums. It's about 1/3 of a bucket. So I'm guessing we're already at $700. I want to take at least $1,500 to the bank. They need money pretty bad. One of the really cool things about this new car wash that we're having installed here is the fact that we've used free cash flow from the business to pay for all the down payment and all the money. So this new machine should increase our company revenue probably 50%. The average automatic car wash does $8,000 a month. We were under that with the old car wash. I'm really certain that we'll do way over that And for a mortgage payment of $2,500 to $3,000 a month, it's going to be a great, great money maker for our business. And we'll use less soap, less water, so we'll save a lot of money in the long run by having that replaced. My goal is I want to over double the income for this business. Hey guys, it's Brandon here with Investment Joy. Just 6 weeks ago, I launched my Ultimate Joy program, the program that you get one-on-one coaching, you get phone calls with me, you get group live stream, 20 hours worth of video, hundreds of lessons. Anyway, in this short time, we've already had people successfully start their laundromat, people successfully start their car wash. In fact, I've got 3 people right now in contract to purchase their very first car wash from starting the program. If this is something that you want to do, starting a profitable laundromat or a profitable car wash, check the link below. Book a call with one of my team members today to start your journey on building a profitable business.
So here is my quarter counter. We want to do some rolls. And here's the bucket from the car wash.
The bank people are hilarious. They know that I'm setting them up for this. I can't film inside. Hello. Hey guys, as requested, I've got your bucket of quarters all wrapped and rolled and whatever. How many can I send in at a time? None. Why not? How am I supposed to get these guys to you? I have to come in, but you won't let me film inside. So I'm presented with a predicament of getting you these quarters. I'll come in then. But would it have been funny if I would have gone to the bank and broke all of their equipment? I think that would have been hilarious. What do you guys think? Now, one of the things we did is we did mark all of the quarter rolls IJ. So if you live in Southern Ohio and you end up with a $10 quarter roll that's marked IJ, that's from my car wash. Let me know in the comment section if you end up finding one of these. All right, so the bank says they will not let me film inside, number one. Number two, they won't let me send all of these quarter rolls through the machine because they say it's going to break the machine and it's like $20,000 or $30,000 to fix, and if I break it, I'll have to pay it. And we're going to see how many quarters did we get from our vacuums today. We've got like 2 hours in counting all of these quarters, even with the machine. It's awful.
All right, I know what your immediate question is. Why did we stop filming? Well, the reason is because I'll go to jail. And let me explain that a little bit in detail, because it's really interesting to explain to you why don't we film inside the bank. And the reason is they have a no filming policy. In fact, practically every bank in the United States has a no filming policy, meaning I can't bring my camera in. I really am not allowed to do anything with my cell phone there. And the reason is because they are very much concerned that people are going to be recording the position of security devices and cameras and things like that. They don't want criminals scoping out a bank for like a heist or a robbery with decent cameras, just like the one that I use for my YouTube videos. So I have tried an endless number of ways to get the bank to allow me to film inside. The answer is no every single time. They just absolutely refuse it. In fact, my newspaper company wanted to do ads with them or do some content with them just about new branch openings, and it was practically impossible to meet their requirements for video and filming inside a bank. So that's why you cannot see any bank videos on YouTube, or at least my YouTube. Maybe somebody else has figured it out. So I wanted to explain that because it's interesting, and it's why I don't want to go to jail, at least over this.
All right, so we ended up with $830, but here's what I was really excited about. They gave me an old $100 bill. So this is an 88. Yesterday we had a $10 bill from 1985. I don't know what's going on. I think that people, yeah, the $10 bill from 1985. So it's like the recession brings out people with old money, just taking them to banks and stuff. So here in one day, a $100 bill and a $10 bill that are old fashioned. I forgot to say, she had $18.75 left in her drawer. So she said these quarters could not have come at a better time. They almost had to go in the vault or call another bank because that's how low they are on quarters.
Right, guys, make sure you like the video if you like this content. Make sure that you consider subscribing and hitting the bell to enable notifications. Thanks.